So you want to get into the world of IT. You want to be an IT guy. You want all your friends to call you a nerd. You want to work with other nerds. Well, you know what? That's great. And I'm going to give you some tips on getting started in the IT world as a 10-year plus IT professional. So let's jump right in. I found it interesting when asked about some tips of getting started in the IT industry, and I have my own thoughts, but I actually asked some of my coworkers, managers, and things like that, and wanted to get their take. So I'm going to read off some of their suggestions to get started. First one here says focus on security and or cloud / Azure AWS. Simple. I think that's solid. Next one would be buckle up. Patience, I would say. Starting at a service desk, really digging in and working through it. Prove yourself, and the advancements will follow. Certifications, training, etc. Do it while you have time. Get your A+, and avoid break fix. Here's a good one. I don't even know these days, and I might be a bad example because I had no formal technical education. I learned everything on the job. Help desk, service desk is a good start. That's where I started. Because you get exposed to a lot of things, it might be a good place to decide where you excel and what you enjoy. If you want to code, classes help. Degrees might get you in the door, but they won't necessarily prepare you to do your actual job. I definitely missed out on job opportunities because I didn't have a paper saying I know how to do what I was actually doing in real life. But that might be changing. If you don't get a degree, get certifications. Chatbots can help all around, but you also have to understand the why behind what it's telling you. At this point, I definitely recommend trying to figure out how AI and machine learning fit into whatever you're doing, and automation all around. If it can be automated, it probably should be automated. Learning automation and AI might be a requirement for most IT positions soon. And the last one here, my tip would be to get some general certs like Network Plus. Wait to get any vendor specific certifications until they are required or they are leaning, going down that path. And then be ready to put in the work at the service desk level. Do the things asked of you at the service desk level and show up consistently, and you will quickly move up, but it's not going to be an $80,000 job right away, right off the bat, but you're going to have to work your way up and get to that point. I couldn't have said it better myself. These are excellent tips to follow. These are people from different points in their career, all saying very similar things. Get your certifications, at least baseline certifications. Don't waste time on certs that are very specific to vendors unless it's being asked of you at the job. Start strong and show up and be consistent and work hard on the entry-level position, usually service desk. You'll work your way up pretty naturally and get to higher higher pay and everything. I think it's all pretty straightforward, but it comes down to you putting in the work, showing up, and enjoying the job. IT is essentially customer service. You gotta like working with people, you gotta like helping people, and you gotta like technical issues and overall just puzzles. If you can solve puzzles and you really enjoy it, taking your time and really figuring something out, you'll do well in IT. And I think if you're willing to work through some more difficult starting out service desk positions, in my opinion, you really have to hustle and you really got to be on the spot, and you're not going to know a lot right off the bat. But if you can work through that, gain a lot of experience, listen, ask questions, you'll start being the person that people come to for help and try to learn something from. You start getting those next level positions and you'll start growing and getting better and better. Don't be afraid to jump between jobs if it's for a much better pay jump, for much better opportunities. Stay loyal if you can. That always looks good on a resume. But if it makes sense for you to grow and have opportunities with pay and everything, it's probably for the best to jump and try a new opportunity. At the end of the day, IT is a wonderful career. You know you have a future because there's technology everywhere. It's just continuing to grow. There's always going to be something new, something that needs to be fixed. And as you get into it, you might find you're more akin to a specific path. You may end up being a specific network engineer or an Azure engineer or software development. You'll have to start somewhere and build to that, but you'll figure it out along the way, what really clicks for you. There's a wide variety of places to go within the industry. So for anyone who's even slightly curious or interested, you have a lot of paths in the future of where you can branch off to and really excel and get to excellent positions that are comfortable and challenging, but not something you wouldn't be able to do otherwise. So keep at it. Anyone out there trying to get into this industry, good luck. If you have other questions or anything, leave a comment below. I'd love to answer them. I like to interact with people in this industry or anyone trying to break into it. I wish you the best, and make sure, hey, if you got this far, like, subscribe, and thanks for watching the Thundermines. Later.